Hi, David McLeod here, founder of The Magic of I Am and creator of the Daily Affirmation program. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm pretty sure that you have a very good idea of what's really important to you. I'm guessing that things like friends, family, and relationships probably show up near the top of your list. But have you ever tried to encapsulate what you value most in just 3 words? Recently, I attended a seminar where the facilitator posed this very challenge. I was surprised at how easily I came up with my 3 words. They just flowed out like they were waiting for an opportunity to be spoken. Magnificence, integrity, love. If you've been following my weekly video messages with any regularity, then you've probably already heard me use these words in different contexts. However, I don't think I had ever put them together in quite this way before. So I decided to take a closer look at these words and try to understand how they fit together for me. First, magnificence. For me, this word has 2 meanings. It certainly refers to what I think of as authentic inner radiance, beauty, and truth. But it also has a more direct and, for me, significant meaning. When I think of the origin of the word, I remember my Latin, and I can see immediately that it derives from the word magnificere, meaning to make great. When I combine these 2 flavors together, then what the word really means to me is the quality of sharing authentic inner radiance, beauty, and truth in order to help others expand and grow. This is definitely a quality that I aspire to emulate all the time. Second, integrity. Now, I see integrity as a state of being in which thoughts, words, actions, and emotions are all in alignment. This understanding of integrity makes it a very powerful tool for measuring how I'm showing up in my life. Am I doing what I say I will do? Am I honoring my agreements and commitments to others? Are my feelings telling me that I'm doing things in accordance with my heart's desire, or am I maybe doing things in order to please other people? Whenever I find myself out of alignment in some way, that is, any one of the axes, thought, word, action, or emotion, feels a little off center, then I can look at my situation, figure out where I'm off kilter, and make whatever correction I need to make in order to get back on track. Third, love. Now, this word didn't come out last because it was least important. On the contrary, the way these words flowed out of my mouth, they all felt equally important, but love seems to have the quality to me of being the container, or the vehicle, if you like, for protecting and delivering the other 2 values. And I didn't qualify the word love in any way either. By its very nature, love is boundless, accepting, and unconditional. Now, my goal is to live from a place of love no matter what may be happening in my life or how I might be showing up. So those are my 3 words: magnificence, integrity, and love. But the facilitator didn't stop there. The second part of the exercise was to develop a practice of embodying these values somehow, becoming these values. In other words, the facilitator challenged us to begin a practice of using the words I am in front of the words in our list. Now, I've been doing this practice every day since I learned of it, and I can tell you it really helps me to step more fully into my values. I am magnificence. I am integrity. I am love. In the coming week, I encourage you to try this out for yourself. You're more than welcome to use my words or to come up with 3 words of your own that really resonate for you. But regardless of how you choose to participate in the challenge, remember, always, you are a divine, magnificent being of light, love, and integrity, sharing a wondrous human experience with everyone else. Blessings on your journey.